Hey everyone. When I first began recovering from my depression, I noticed that I was kind of mad about it. I was mad that I had to go through something that was so painful and that seemed to have just no purpose. And I was even more mad because I felt like I had tried to live my life the right way. And like the reward for that was this crushing depression that was so severe, that I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep, I thought about taking my life all the time. And I was mad about that. Except I could see that my anger and my resentment was preventing me from healing all the way. It was preventing me from getting to the other side of my depression and living a joyful life. And I knew that something had to change, but I didn't know how to change, and I didn't even know what that change looked like. Until a couple months later, when my fiance Erica and I and a couple of our friends, we were in the DC area, and we went to the Holocaust Museum. And if you've never been there, it's a really powerful representation of what the Jewish people had to go through during the Holocaust. And at the end of the museum, there are interviews from the survivors of many of the concentration camps. And one of the interviews, a man was telling a story of when he first arrived in one of the camps. And he found another Jewish man praying. And he said to him, "What are you praying about?" And the man said, "I'm giving thanks to God." And he replied, Giving thanks? At a time like this, what is there to give thanks about? Look around you. Look where we are." And the man said to him, "I'm giving thanks that God made me who I am, and not like the men who brought us here." And I don't know about you, but that is just one of the most powerful things I have ever heard in my life. And I thought to myself, if that man can be thankful in a concentration camp during the Holocaust, then I can find a way to be thankful for the depression that I went through. And that's not our natural reaction. It's not even, maybe it's not even fair that we have to do that. But just like that man who chose gratitude over anger, we can also choose gratitude over anger. And when I started to do that, and I let go of my resentment, I really truly healed. And I found peace, and I was even able to find purpose in what I went through. And so I live to tell that if we can all choose gratitude for the worst thing that's happened to us in our lives, think of how much more joy we can have for the good. Because I truly am happier and healthier than I've ever been. And I wouldn't be here if I hadn't gone through my depression. And so gratitude is the key. Gratitude is the thing that will let us heal and will let us have a more joyful, more rich, more fulfilling life.